Hello guys, this is how you make Fortnite run really smooth, and I'm on an iPad Air 2, which is the worst iPad to play on, and I can still make my game constant 30 FPS. So I'll show you the stuff to do in Fortnite first, which will take a while to load. Should have loaded it before. It doesn't, if you have an iPad Air 2, well, I'm getting a 2018 iPad Pro, but if you have an iPad Air 2, or sometimes it'll go down to 25, and in the lobby it'll go down sometimes. And yeah, and by the way, you can do a 60 FPS glitch, but that's another video. So yeah. Oh guys, I need to check what time it is. 8:28. Oh god. It's loading now. Before I started games on 20 FPS, so I'll explain to you later. So that's why right now my loading bars are really slow. First, I'll tell you the settings on Fortnite to have. This is for iPad Air 2. You can do this on other devices, but this video is mainly for the iPad Air 2. Like how to make an iPad Air 2 run good on Fortnite. Because if you have an iPad Air, iPad Pro with the iPad Air 3, well, iPad Air 3, I guess, could be a little laggy. iPad Air 1 though can't even run Fortnite. So yeah, you can just tell how hard it would be to run Fortnite on the worst iPad to play Fortnite on, the oldest. But I'm so glad I'm getting a 2018 iPad Pro. It takes a long time to load in because, of course, this is quite an old iPad, 5 or no, not that old. I don't know how old this is, but it's quite old. Oh god. The quality to put this on is for iPad Air 2, mostly, or if you have an old Samsung. Yeah. Anyway, so before you start a game, put on 20 FPS, but when you load into the game, change it to 30 and it'll run much smoother. And also turn off allow low power mode on. Turn it off because it makes Fortnite run worse and make your battery save. But if you're on low percentage, I guess you could turn it on. And then you want to put your quality low so it doesn't make your iPad heat and get really laggy and then crash or something. So put on the same as mine. And then since I can't even go medium, high, or epic because this is an old iPad, that doesn't matter. Nothing here really matters. Okay. So yeah, all of that should be like that, and when you load into the game, put on 30 FPS so it runs better. I'm a real default, by the way. By the way, in the lobby, the FPS looks kind of weird. Sometimes, it drops a lot in the lobby. Just because on the new season 79 background, like it moves a lot, which makes it like the FPS drop a lot. By the way, it looks really pixely and potato. So yeah, but that's the best way to run it on. And now, when like you went before you even got to Fortnite, I suggest like restarting your iPad and close all the apps. So yeah, and delete a lot of like photos, videos, anything to have more space for your iPad. Like after a while, like it's basically only FPS. So yeah, and like make sure that happens as well. And like yeah, just delete a bunch of apps, videos, anything. Delete it, and it will make it run better. And yeah, now to settings. Alright, so go to Siri, and basically you should turn off like Siri. You don't have to, but it just makes it run better. And if you go to wallpaper, if you have like a moving background that like moves, I suggest, that's why my background's black, like pitch black, so Fortnite runs better, because like it isn't swelling, or white. Black or white will work, or just like something that's still. And make sure go to notifications and turn everything off. So like in game it doesn't disturb you, and like it like doesn't like pop up and then like makes your game like freeze and stuff. And also turn Bluetooth off, because sometimes it can like connect. And screen time, just turn off screen time. So yeah, and there's a bunch of stuff that doesn't matter. And contacts, I'm pretty sure. I don't know, but anyways, yeah, make your wallpaper that. And yeah, that's basically everything. And also, if you want, this like can like it is kind of like it is kind of a high risk, but if you want, you can go to Google and search up Tweakbox. By the way, so yeah, and then Tweakbox there. This is really risky. Like it's a gel, I don't know. But like if you want like your graphics and like no lag, but this is, as I said like a million times, really risky. Like yeah, and then like see, look, it looks risky because like all that, but yeah, but what you want, but just click install now, because I've already installed it before and it isn't a virus or anything. And then like I don't want to go further into that. And then you search up Fowler, and then it'll say like number 11 something at the bottom, or 12. I actually forgot which number it is, but either one. And you want to click download on that, and then there's just a bunch of other stuff, and just click like yes and stuff. And then it's basically downloaded, and then when you go into Fortnite, it'll run like 60 FPS, but your iPad will overheat a bit, and like there'll be like no lag. So that's another way to do it. And then yeah, your Fortnite should be running good. At the moment, I have zero stuff on my camera, like no photos or videos. Yeah. So yeah, you can tell I've been trying to make Fortnite run good for a while, like a good amount of time, and let's see how it runs. You can already see next to matchmaking, you can see like that looks kind of crisp, like that looks like 60 FPS. sure you should probably get an iPad stand. I don't at the moment, but I'm getting one. And like make sure like also take off your case or any stuff that's on the back of your iPad. And because if you don't, it'll make it overheat. So yeah, I suggest doing that. And also get like a stand and like make it so the back's showing so it doesn't overheat. Like when, just say if you're lying it on a blanket, it will probably overheat. Unless at the top of the blanket it's cold, that's fine because that's what I'm doing at the moment. But yeah, and make sure it doesn't overheat. If it does overheat, you should probably like, I don't know, like find the coldest area in your house and probably play. That's the best idea to do. And yeah, this is how it runs. It loads quite fast. Not the fastest, but yeah. There we go. And yeah, that's like, this is an actual iPad Air 2. Like it does like freeze at time to time. Rather than that, it's very crisp. I remember my first time I game I dropped. So let's see. Yeah, it's like time to time it was like dropped down to 29 or like for a split second like 14. Like yeah, you can kind of see it, and then the bottom right corner where it shows FPS. And you should probably make turn on show FPS. It doesn't make it different, but it's just so you can see like everything, like your FPS. If you don't want to see your FPS, but I do. So like you can see, like it just dropped for 10 for a second, but it does that a lot. But that's like, that basically doesn't make a difference. And before I even knew all this, my iPad, and like I had like max quality and stuff, like whenever I shot, like my game would crash. And like look at it now, like even when I pickaxe something, look at it now. Well, it does look kind of potato-like. Yeah, but like, if you like, you can make it max if you want, but keep in mind, it is gonna lag your iPad. And this is if you download that tweet box thing. But I'm not going to. I've installed the app before and it's fine. But like, if you get like too far into it, it could be kind of difficult. And also, you can hack games, kind of. So yeah, that's the really risky part, because you don't know if you're actually hacking the game to do it, or if it's just helping your iPad, like a cleaner thing. Like, that's the thing I'm worried about, because like it says, like on the app, it says like, if you scroll to the bottom, it says you can hack games. This is not a tutorial to hack games or anything, but yeah. That's why I'm a little concerned about the app. But yeah. But apparently a bunch of YouTubers use it. Like a bunch of the pros. So yeah. See if this drop. But if none of this works, like try like, well, even with the tweak box thing, but like I'm pretty sure that's not gonna happen. But if you haven't, just try the tweak box, I guess. So just try not to click anything that says hack game. That's all I can see. But yeah, if you do have like still have a lot of issues, like you should just probably get the tweak box out. yeah, there's kind of laggy while recording, but that's fine. I can just do it. Anyways, yeah, I'm probably gonna end it now. So, peace. I'd have to get off the app.